Casting live from Houston, Texas, where the retractable roof of Minute Maid Park is closed. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Chicago White Sox and the Houston Astros. Matt Vasgersian here with you. It's been a long off season, a lot of changes, but these folks here tonight are ready to get their first real look at their guys here this year. I'm joined by Dan Plesac, and Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Well, you know, I always think pitching and defense are keys to success in the long run. As we take a look at their arms, I see a lot of reason for optimism. A lot can happen over the course of the season, but if these guys stay healthy and pitch to their abilities, they should be in pretty good shape.
Now from the Lone Star State in Houston, Texas, nighttime baseball from beautiful Minute Maid Park. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Chicago White Sox and the Houston Astros. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matty, I'm going to be looking to see if that guy in the 7th spot can continue to stay hot. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Digging in, Leury Garcia. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Left fielder, number 28.
Underway now in the home opener as the first pitch is in there for a called strike one. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They're coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
Well, Matt, it's always nice to play at home, and they got off on the right foot winning the first game of the series here, and they got a chance really to win this game and maybe even sweep this series. So the first one's an important game.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Brantley will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
You know, they better not sleep on that guy sitting in the 7 hole. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. Here it comes on 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
1 out, nobody on. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Reddick has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third, shortstop, Tim.
Stepping into the box, Tim Anderson. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
No strike.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. 2-0 now.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you could bet he's not going to hold back.
In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1-2-3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So Yoan Moncada has a chance following that 2-out base hit.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Greinke over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
Well, Matt, this is a pitcher's duel all the way. And the key here is going to be how do you score runs if you get any. You get a runner on, you're going to have to be aggressive. You hit a ball in the gap, and he's on first base. Send him home. Take those chances. Because they're not going to be very often.
Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1. And, Harold, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Ball 2.
Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Carlos Correa now.
Second, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Look out as this bat shatters on impact. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third, center
Here's
fielder,
George Springer. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. The 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. 2 out here and a runner at second. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He'll lead it off against Zach Greinke to open up the inning. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. In there for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The windup and the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
1-1.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this is low.
Down.
Ball 2. 2-1. And a fastball just a bit up.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Correa fields it cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Astros. And in the outfield, George Springer. He can run, he can throw, he can go get him, and he can jump over a wall for you. You can put him anywhere out there, and he's going to make the plays.
Jose Abreu comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Now that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that changeup's in his head the rest of the at-bat.
And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Here's another 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Coming to the plate now, James McCann. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. No score here as we play inning number 2.
That's a strike.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Greinke ready now. The 1-1. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting 7.
Stepping in,
Right fielder,
Jimenez. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Line hard to the left side, but foul. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Fouled back. He'll try again. 1-2. And another foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Misses. Ball 2. 2 out here and a runner at second. And that misses, so it's a full count. 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. A man left for the White Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Michael Brantley. He'll start things out against Lucas Giolito as we get the inning underway.
Michael Brantley.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
And he's retired. 1 away.
All right, Matt, time for majestic defensive alignment for the White Sox. And I'm looking down at first base at the big Cuban, Jose Abreu. You talk about a fuss over a private workout. He had everybody in baseball wanting to sign this guy. And years later, we know why.
Alvarez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Now the pitch. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting 7th.
Into the box now, Robinson Chirinos. They'll try to make something happen. With 2 gone in the bottom of the second. In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Bottom of the second here with no score. Two and two now with 2 away and the base is empty.
Well, he jumped ahead right there with 2 fastballs, then threw the changeup, and he didn't bite. So let's see where he goes from here.
Now a ball line foul up and over the Astro dugout. Ready with another 2-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. So striding forward now, Wellington Castillo. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Castillo.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Outside.
And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. In there, 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Swing and a liner. Foul.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's around first, heading for 2. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. Line drive to center field. Springer is there, and he has it for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Leury Garcia. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swing and a miss on a ball out of the zone. Third inning, no score to this point. And he lays off for ball 1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
That's inside.
And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. 1 out and a runner on second base. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. There is Altuve on to first, and there were 2 down.
batting.
Striding in once again, Jacob May. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit hard back up the middle. And a base hit as that'll chase the run home from third, and the White Sox take a 1-0 lead.
Well, Matt, 2 things for me come out of that base hit right there. One, he gets the 2-out RBI, drives in the run, and it gives him a lead early. And anytime you get that lead early, it just relaxes the pitcher and allows your guy to pitch his game a little bit better.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Here's Greinke's 1-2. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stand. Towards second, and this is taken for the out. Sox get a run here on 2 hits. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. White Sox on top, 1-0. At the plate, Josh Reddick. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Josh Reddick.
High in the air out to center field. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out. So striding in, Yulieski Gurriel. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Jimenez is right there as he takes it for the second out.
The second baseman, number
So it's back to the top of the order now. And striding in, the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground to third. Moncada has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So a 4-pitch inning as the Astros are retired. They still trail 1-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Yohan Moncada comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's Greinke back to work now as he jumps ahead of the first man to greet him. It's strike 1. The pitch. And he just misses with a curveball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Boy, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
The first baseman, number 79, Jose
Trying to
Abreu.
pick things up where he left off, Jose Abreu. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Over for a look is Reddick, but he's going to run out of room. This is a foul ball.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Now another 1-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first is in time, and Greinke's got himself 2 outs.
The catcher, number 34, James McCann.
Ready now, James McCann. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit to short. Correa is right there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Good work there by Zack Greinke. His club trails 1-0. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Puerto Rican sensation Carlos Correa gets set to kick off the inning. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Anderson picks it up. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder.
Here's George Springer. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Here it comes. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Well, that looked like a hittable pitch, Matt, in a hittable location, but to a good hitter. You just don't see him miss many pitches like that.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Again, a 1-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. McCann is after it. He makes the throw to first, 2 down. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter. That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They're down 1-0. Ready for another chance? Jimenez. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Number 31.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Greinke ready now, the 1-1. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Reddick is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
Now batting, Designated hitter.
Digging in to try it again.
Castillo.
Wellington Castillo. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike one. 0-1 pitch on its way. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Again, he sends it out of play.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
He'll try again. 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
In now, Carlos Sanchez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Line to the right side, but foul. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox, but they're up 1-0. Here's Michael Brantley. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Well, it's been a while since they had a base runner, more than 3 innings to be precise, but they've got one now. We'll see if they can get a little something going here.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Wow, he puts a serious charge into this ball. Ends up splitting the 2 outfielders, bangs up against the wall in right center, and he cruises into second, knowing he can't hit the ball much harder than that.
Standing in now, Robinson Chirinos. And he puts it on the ground to second. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And the runner come in to score from third, as that'll knot things up at 1 apiece. Looks like the pitching coach might want to have a chat here.
Yeah, and I'm not sure I agree with it either. Most pitchers, like when they're in a groove, they just want to get back on the bump and compete. Sometimes visits like these are just like a formality.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Garcia moves over, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Ready for another chance? Leury Garcia. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Reddick has a read on it. One away.
Center fielder number 32, Jacob May.
Digging in and looking for more, Jacob May. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Reddick is there. 2 down.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Tim Anderson.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's thrown first pitch this game have been for strikes. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
Playing 11, 1-1.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. In there, 1-2 now. Here's Greinke's 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Curveball that time, not even close.
Hey, one of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. Score remains tied 1-1. Digging in to try it again. Yulieski Gurriel comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Yulieski Gurriel.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I got to say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Pitch popped up, and there's the first out.
The second baseman, number
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Altuve. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio. Getting ahead and getting them out.
Jimenez in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
The batter, number 1.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Hector Rondon will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
The first baseman, number 79.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
The 0-1 on its way. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, James McCann. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Jimenez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Joe Smith is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Line softly toward the hole, and that's in there. Base hit. Throw comes quickly to the infield, so that go-ahead run will have to hold up at third with 2 away.
Designated hitter, Wellington Castillo.
Into the box, Wellington Castillo. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first, and the White Sox come up with nothing as the inning is over. White Sox strand a couple. Still tied 1. At the plate, George Springer will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
George Springer.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Anderson scoops it up on to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home 7th.
Third baseman, number 2.
Digging in once again, Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Hit hard on the ground to second and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
You talk about a free swinger. First pitch, and he hits a ball that's down and away and gets a base hit. Man, that's not what I'm looking for first pitch, but I got to tip my cap to him. He executed it.
Into the box now, Michael Brantley. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting.
Ready once
Number
again,
44.
Alvarez. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. He's set and the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Not a good 3-0 swing as he was well behind the fastball there.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
Boy, Matt, we're watching him have great success on that exploding fastball at the top of the zone. And I'm telling you right now, you can't catch up to that. It looks great to you coming in, but you have to get your bat in the position to get on top of it, and it's just too hard to do all those things and think you're going to square it up.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, all tied at 1-1. Ready for another shot now, Carlos Sanchez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Sanchez.
Ryan Presley has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
57, Ryan Presley.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
That's pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now, it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there. He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
And that's going to be a base hit, so a good start as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to start the 8th. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Left fielder.
Digging in the switch hitter, Leury Garcia. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Adam Engel will come on now and pinch run here.
Jacob May.
Now batting, Jacob May. First offering on its way. Runners breaking for the plate. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw to first, not in time, and the go-ahead run is across to score.
That was a squeeze bunt to perfection. He bunts it where nobody can handle it or can't get it in time anyway to make a play at the plate. Excellent job.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The set and the 1-0 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Brantley is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yohan Moncada. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swinging a looper to left. Here comes Brantley, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. In to score the runner from second, and he'll reach second now with one away.
Well, that base hit right there gives him two-run cushion. When you have a two-run cushion late in the game, you got to feel pretty good about yourself.
Will Harris gets the call as he'll pitch with one gone in the top of the eighth.
Will Harris.
And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
The catcher, number
Stepping
34.
in, James McCann. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
Oh, that was a big pitch right there. That was a swing count for me. Now the pressure's really mounting. We got the bases loaded in a tight game right here. He's got to deliver. He's got to throw strikes. As a hitter, you know he's got to come to you. All the pressure is on the pitcher right now.
Got him to go down swinging there. James McCann goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Jimenez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
You're already down a couple runs already. You got second and third. This is a critical situation. It's absolutely imperative that they get the out right here. You can't allow any more runs if you want to win this game.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1.
Well, right here, he's definitely worked himself into a very difficult situation. He's got the power hitter at the plate, and you got 2 balls. He's sitting there looking for his pitch to hit. You know he's zeroing in.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. The payoff pitch one more time. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. Now at the plate, Wellington Castillo. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he gets ahead 0-1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. 3 runs already home here. On the ground to the right. Throw gets him at first. Highway robbery right there as the inning is over. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Adam Engel will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Adam Engel.
First delivery to him on the way. Robinson Chirinos is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Well, that's what you want right there. Late in the game, leadoff single. Now, they still got some work to do. You got the tying run on the on-deck circle, but they've got a shot now.
Kelvin Herrera is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Jake Marisnick will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. And before the pitch here, time is asked for and granted by Woody Keller, the home plate umpire. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. And they are able to get the out at first, but more importantly, let's hope he's okay on the mound. Now that's a Gold Glove caliber play there.
You got that right, Matt. There is a lot of moving parts on that barehanded play, and it is a thing of beauty when everything comes together just like it did. You can bet he'll be watching this one again after the game.
Yulieski Gurriel is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Eighth inning, 4-1 is our score. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Down the third baseline. Backhanded. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Yeah, beautiful look there at the downtown aquarium here in Houston as we welcome you back to Baseball on the Show.
Number 6.
Digging in, Carlos Sanchez. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Martin Maldonado is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate. Joe Biagini enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Another try at 2-2. Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. Stepping into the box, Adam Engel. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In there, 1-1. Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2. Digging in now, Jacob May. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Altuve fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Alex Colomé comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Here's Carlos Correa now. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. They just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
The 0-1. Hit high and deep out to left field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
George Springer.
Here's George Springer.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
Here comes the 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Ready with the 1-1. Hard hit toward the hole. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Well, another single. Now they're first and second. They've been swinging the bat great all day, but they haven't come up with the big hit to break an inning open. Maybe that's coming.
Into the box now, Alex Bregman. He singled his last time up. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And he can't track it down. A base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Michael Brantley.
Stepping up now, Michael Brantley. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. From the stretch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
Sliced down the left side, but foul. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Not just yet. This one's fouled back. Still 1-2. On a swing, and he popped him up. Off to the left in foul territory. And he will make the play, and an important one it was, as those runners will have to hold now with one away.
Now batting, number 44.
In now, Alvarez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Man, I guess a regular walk-off wasn't enough for him, so he blasts a grand slam in the final at bat to win this thing. I've seen a lot of things in my day, but that was something very special.
Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Hey, when you walk up to the plate and hit a walk-off tater, you're probably going to be the player of the game. And that was a clutch swing of the bat, and he'll be riding high on that one for a while, I'm sure.
This evening's game comes to an end 5-4, the final tally. Joe Biagini claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
White Sox, 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 17 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park, 40,950. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.